Bunga bunga. All right. Uh, you're gonna play EA, or are you gonna be a bitch? Come on.
Watch now. Boop.
EA Sports. It's
It's in
not
your
in the
ass.
game.
Remember, it's not in the game. It's in your ass. Interesting how they basically just made a launcher that launches a modified version of the original game, it feels like.
Pretty much. Ah, there is the valve.
Wow.
Wow. With the very good to nibble ears.
Hey, hey, no nibble. Wow.
Woohoo nibbling.
Little naughty foxy.
I can be, I admit.
That's supposed to turn people on when they're trying to.
Oh, he doesn't nibble. It's hardly anything of that. Oh, they do have a new tile splash screen. I was wondering if they put one for the Legendary Edition.
I don't know why, I just really like the main menu sound effect.
They have really nice. Yeah, it's really nice with that, honestly.
I finished a DLC and didn't even realize it. That's the funny part.
Ah, yeah, that was the
This was a harder DLC?
yes, this is probably the hardest DLC in Mass Effect 1.
Does that mean the
It's
rest of the game's going to be piss easy?
no. It's
Oh, that
not
just.
harder than the main story. I will tell you that. It's I don't know, it's about mid-game level of difficulty if you ask me.
And I've hardly done the main story, so. Here I go.
There,
I'm over grinding everything again, aren't I?
no actually.
Think I'm keeping a respectable curve?
Yeah, you're actually doing pretty normal for this. Like, Mass Effect's kind of weird because it's meant to be an ungrindable game.
Or
It's
where things will
strong.
remain at least somewhat challenging?
Yeah. You can get strong, but you'll never be so much stronger than them that you'll blow through everything. There's like
What
a
about the
cap.
fact that the level cap is far higher in this version?
That might change things. I don't know how they've scaled it because
You go to
I
level
think
60, I think.
okay. The thing with Mass Effect is like there's a limited number of enemies to fight. They will not respawn ever.
So basically, you have an experience pool that you can get, and you can only just get that you can level up, but you only go so.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
That being said, New Game Plus allows you to take all your levels from the one playthrough into the next, so that might be what adds to it.
Oh,
Hello.
It's making it easier for you guys.
Ah, appreciate it.
yeah.
Oh, have a new bean in the river.
Ah,
Oh, new bean.
Yeah.
make sure that you are still getting that. Okay, good. I am still hearing. Yeah, that's good. Oh. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Okay. Let's see. Dampening will screw over biotics, I'm assuming.
Yeah, dampening puts all cooldowns of an enemy on a cooldown. So it's pretty good against biotics and tech specialists.
First aid, I should probably level up too.
First aid is very valuable for just getting your teammates back in the game and getting yourself up from critical levels of health.
And having two characters that can do dampening is probably just going to really piss off any biotic enemies.
Absolutely, yeah.
What, Ember? I thought we got more butter. Dude, check the freezer. Fridge. One moment.
Alright.
Don't give me that. Just take one of the boxes, put the fat rest back in the freezer. Alright, anyway.
Baba Booey.
Beans.
Beans.
Devour the beans. Beans are pretty good. I had them in my soup earlier.
I've never gone.
They're like a staple that I typically add to my
Heading
soups.
to position.
Last time I had beans, it did not end well.
Oof. Well. Guess you found one.
Transmission tower is where I should be going, I guess. But you said this game is the sequel is a lot less about the Mako and going across planet surfaces like this.
The Mako literally doesn't return in either of the sequels.
But that tells me that it was definitely more about interacting with the more local areas of planets.
Yeah.
So better level design overall was okay.
Level worlds are now designed for like specific encounters rather than you exploring to find those encounters. And the whole game is like the pacing is of just exploration slash combat is set up to such a massive degree that it changes everything. Which is, it's a good change, I might add. It's not a bad one. It's enough that it feels like an evolution rather than a, a downgrade.
I need to go to Survey Station 1 and 3. Okay. Straight south.
I just realized I had Felix muted this whole time.
Why?
I don't know how. I thought they muted themselves.
Why would you mute such a cutie?
I don't know. I like played access, I guess.
I'd imagine.
Diddly dummy thick cat. Meow.
Seems like I'm picking a couple areas.
Dorky queen. Room. What was I doing? Rango Burr, Rango Burr, Rango Burr.
You were currently looking for the missing engineers in this area. I think each of them is at points of interest, if I remember correctly.
Also, I've been working on getting Mastodon working with having more people on my list or whatnot. Because it's not quite like Twitter. You don't get quote-unquote suggestions all the time. You see your local feed, you see the federated feed, and then you see whatever people you subscribe to.
I just sort of just can't have it set up just in case Twitter actually does burn down.
Twitter's burning down regardless. Also, Threads is awful already.
Oh, I believe it.
Well, that's 2 out of 3, I guess.
Yep.
After it was updated, did Andromeda ever have any decent things to it?
Nope. It never got there.
So it basically never got the work it needed done.
They even went so far as to promise, like, this really important story DLC and just scrapped it. Like, even BioWare and EA realized how bad it was.
You can't polish a turd, in other words.
Yeah.
Well, you technically can polish a turd, but you just... what's the point?
Even the multiplayer, which, you know, was, for a lot of people, one of the big things for 3, like, was garbage. And that's saying something, considering it was just a horde shooter.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I'm trying to think about what kind of schedule I want to go with for more streamed things. What I could do is go with a JRPG or a tactical RPG again after this one, and then maybe play one of the Halo games, and then go back to Mass Effect once more.
Not a bad idea.
Just keep the variety rolling.
Are you deciding with the reach or combat
Chronological. Quick question: what gives the best narrative flow? What will allow me to appreciate the series the best?
I would recommend doing it repeat order in that case. C
Like-
first, then 2.
Playing Reach ahead of CE allow me to appreciate CE more, or
No. I can
it
tell
just
you right off
be
the top,
immediately go like, oh god, it feels old.
yeah, that would be the result.
The sad thing is,
Reach is so much more, like, well built.
I kind of enjoyed the gameplay that was to be had on CE though. When it came to
Fair.
multiplayer, at least, because it was
Well-
just stupid.
Fair. To be fair, like, campaigns are radically different in that respect.
The campaigns aged a lot less gracefully.
Yeah, it's more that, like, CE is a product of its time, and it shows it's great, but it's great in a nutshell. Like,
It's great taken on its own.
yeah. If you play Reach first, you're just gonna be like, oh gosh, why can't I ever sprint? Oh my god, I feel so sluggish. fish. Oh, there's so
Well,
little
here's the funny
weapons
thing.
on the ride.
I tried playing CE first. The funny thing is, when I was playing CE, one of the things that I found... Come on, how do I... Can I get out of this thing? B? What is it?
Oh,
What?
You're repairing, that's why you can't get out of it.
I accidentally repaired then. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, well, you're repairing, you can't leave it. Oh, no, you can, huh? Oh, wait, though, that was the cooldown. Okay.
And of course, they're all dead.
Unfortunately.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
These are just sadistic fucks.
Batarians are by far... There are not many species in Mass Effect that I say, these guys are just fuckers. Batarians are one of them.
So basically, they're just highly xenophobic assholes.
They're basically, like, if you took humanity and got only the worst traits, that would be Batarians.
Meanwhile, the rest of them have their own quirks, but are generally okay as a whole.
There's only, yeah, like, there's only two species I consider.
Are there any Batarians that are actually good in the series?
You don't see a single one. If they are, yeah, you don't even know. They're all kind of assholes, which is weird because they partner with some other species. Like, they really love the other asshole species, Dorcha. But those guys aren't so much, you know, jerks so much as they're just dumb.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yep.
That's sometimes how it goes, isn't it?
Like, them, it's not like they're assholes, but they're
Hey
assholes.
Jay, who's out of the room? Just
They're
saying.
dumb. I end up feeling more bad for them than I feel like I hate these guys.
Ah, fair enough. The room. I think this thing is meant to be a mining facility.
Yep, it's meant to be mining this asteroid.
Well, if an asteroid has enough good minerals and metals in it, why not? You can technically just move it close enough to a planet or station to process it, and just distribute from there.
Yep, that's the whole reason, the fact that it has jet boosters on it at all.
Of course, those are being abused.
Yeah. The Batarians said it to go head for a colony, but, like, it was meant to just drive it to a nearby mining station.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Where's the last one, then?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Did I miss something?
I am not sure. That's weird.
It says I haven't found Himes. Guess I'll go this way.
Alright.
I only saw 2 bodies, right?
It looked like it, yeah.
I don't want to leave something undone.
Understandable.
On a side note, I met somebody on Neos that's actually a local to me.
Nice.
Yee, it was cool. Completely unexpected. The thing that basically got them to know where I was is because I said Bob Jones sucks.
Ah.
They go like, hey, I know that place, it sucks.
What's Bob Jones?
A very, very religious school.
Is that elevator music?
Yep. Oh, good old Mass Effect 1 elevator music.
I just felt a need.
Oh
No
my
reason other than
God.
that. What? You have to shoot the explosive barrels. It's the law. We have to go find the explodey cache.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
They didn't like me going that way.
Yep.
Well, like, bitch, I go where I want.
As opposed to Skyrim.
The Mako is basically a Skyrim horse in futuristic armor.
Get your horse armor now.
Yeah, I wish that they'd been completely laughed off the stage at that and having nobody bought it. Then we wouldn't have companies doing it these days.
The first time or the second time?
Anytime. Come on, get outside. Well, where else can we go?
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent. Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Any idea where that last fucker might be?
Unfortunately, I do not remember offhand. the building, right?
No.
The one with the hoarding. Not sure in that case. They are.
Yep, it is Freyr. It is wide.
Or as someone say extra thick.
Amber, he thick. Honestly, I think I prefer this to just standard 4K or something like that. You know, I'm just gonna check my body of times.
Yeah, this one it might not hurt. Check on.
Browser, where is browser? Oh, it's here some. Come on, Steam.
Okay,
Ah, I'm doing good.
and that's right, it was Bring Down the Sky was that one. Okay.
Yep, I'm trying to finish the last bit.
Let's see. Okay.
Brain.
Years. Are located. Okay.
It's
Located.
stationed near their Radio Shack. Those is found inside. Really? Did I just not interact with it?
You might have just not really interacted with it. Southeast corner of the map is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. Ah, cool, Freya. I think I went with operator.
Yeah.
Because honestly, nerfing the enemies is probably more valuable than anything else.
Well, it's nerf for nothing.
Well, I interacted with
That's
them.
the last of them.
There you go.
What? I interacted with that one before.
Maybe it was buggy.
Possibly.
It still said, okay. Why is it not checked? Okay, there's Mendel and Himes. Where's the last one?
Mendelheim's and where is the last one? Montoya.
Boy,
Montoya should be in the top left.
top left.
Northwest. Basically just hug the north side from the northwest and go east and you'll get to him.
Here?
Let me see to make sure yeah, right up there, I believe.
Lovely. Cross country it is, bitches. I've yet to see a situation where I'm going to destroy this thing by crashing it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Maybe scuff the paint, but that's about it.
It's like the suspension very good. I'm actually genuinely curious what's like the way the Mako off-road.
Wow.
Hello there. What up, Hunter?
I have come to annoy people.
Get booped, bitch. Ah.
Move the dirt.
Dirks
boop.
must always be booped.
No,
Yes.
It's regulation.
I snip.
Dirks must be booped during inspections.
I will snip.
You will sniff? What?
I will snip.
Nip? Nibble, nibble?
I will bite fingies.
Okay, we just have to get the gauntlet.
I will melt fingies and gauntlet.
Oh, behave.
At that point, I just be like that guy who just throws the gator back into the pond.
Yeah,
Not a gator.
yeet. I still think it was funny that that one guy just ended up grabbing a gator behind its head and then just yeeted it back into the pond.
Not as bad as the gator trying to attack person and the person hits it with a frying pan. And then the gator's just like stunned and they just like, nope, I'm not messing with him.
Gator versus Florida Man. Florida Man wins.
Florida man's always winning. Let alone they have a Florida man contest.
Oh god.
Want to see which Florida Man can out Florida the man?
Yes. See how long your head will stay in a croc's mouth.
That's fucking stupid.
Well, to be Florida man, you have to be stupid.
Like, apparently someone tried to sell iguanas that they had taped to their bicycle.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm selling these to iguanas. Okay, how much? All of them.
I think the one Florida Man article I'll never forget is the one that relates to Bakugan.
That relates to what?
Oh, the article goes.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, those drones were mentioned. yo.
Then he started blasting.
Get blue
Yep.
chopper.
You see, then I started blasting.
I'll
East.
also never forget that John St. John was Big the Cat.
Ruggy!
Oh god.
Like, honestly, that is one of the worst parts of the game. Let's be truthful here.
And the thing is, yeah, one way it's getting better if you actually replacing Big the Cat's lines with beats. It doesn't kind of funny how big this
I
shows
don't
up in
think I've been here. Have I?
That looks new.
I don't know, you can look on the map and see.
Well, I clearly blew up turrets here.
Let me see.
Aren't
I think
supposed to
you
be
need
there.
Yeah, you need to be a bit more north. Like, you want to be kind of hugging that
Me
mountain,
one?
right?
Huh? I did the... Yeah, this is Mass Effect 1. I did the DLC where the Batarians try to fuck up an place with an asteroid.
So that's the DLC?
Yep.
I finished that easy.
Already finished it, but I'm looking for the frickin' engineers.
Rest in peace, Engineer Gaming.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pizza.
Okay, I think I see where I need to go. Let's see. We're right around here, probably. According to guides. There's no shame looking up the answers, folks. Now, you know what'd be funny? Playing retro games with the official Prima guides from back then.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And just have a little camera that I can view it with now and then.
Oh, there he is.
Aw, poor bastard.
Never stood a chance.
Plus through the helmet.
Sniper.
Sniper. Yep. Oh, that's a Prodiam. That's damn good. Also, dear goodness, that's terrifying when you think of what you just did.
What? Took the amp out of their head?
Yep. I mean, he's not using it anymore, but still. Oh,
I mean,
shit.
they were shot in the head.
No blem.
It's kind of funny. I'm coming back and playing this game the definitive way all these years later.
It's awfully nice to see you going through it.
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Better late than never, eh?
Hey, I mean, this is one of those classic game series, and it's good that you get to enjoy it and invest.
I swear, when you hit those burner or afterburners to jump, it sounds like the turbo.
Yep.
Like fucking blow off valve.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Alright, I guess that's it then. I guess the amp was my reward.
Yeah, the amp's your reward. And that's a really good amp. That's like up tier amp.
Oh, I got someone who can probably use it well. Either her or the Krogan.
Yep, Either one of them.
He does more with her things though than he does.
Yeah, she's probably better for it because she is an adept and they use her amp more than the Vanguard that Rex is.
That Prodigy, or there's
Prodigy,
Polaris
yeah.
V.
Actually, Polaris might actually be a little bit better in all truth. Yeah,
Well,
these are each
duration bonus versus cooldown bonus. Actually, the Polaris is better balanced.
Yeah, it might be better to go with the Polaris then. Alright. So yeah, definitely worth keeping everyone up to date with equipment. I wouldn't say necessarily buying anyone that you're not always using equipment, but like giving them loot and whatnot.
I haven't really bought much, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Under 6?
Ooh, nice. Yep, that's a straight upgrade.
Katana 7. Upgrade. Equalizer 6. Not quite where I'd want it. Not sure about that. There's just really nothing better than that Savant 8.
Yeah, that's about as best as it's gonna get, honestly. Not only is that tier 8, but that's also one of the best models.
Focus more on the weapons for her. So I'm probably gonna save those for Garrus. Rex. So honestly, upgrading everything they've got is just a good idea overall.
Generally speaking.
Nexus VI. Alright, we're done with this DLC then.
Yep.
Let's check the achievement progress for doing things with different allies. Got Krogan and Quarian, so I can swap out Tali. Quarian is Tali, right?
Yes. How are you, the Quarian? Yep.
So I'm gonna have to switch in one of the humans.
Fair enough.
Eh. Probably already went to this area, but just checking.
Yeah, generally, if there's nothing you can serve.
Oh, this is Eden Prime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Remember Eden Prime.
Local cluster is Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis Tau I've been to, I believe.
Fair enough.
I think.
Yeah. Artemis Tau is where you got Liara.
Attican Beta, what's that?
That's where Pharos is, the main mission.
Oh, you're up there.
I think you did most of the upper ones early on, if I'm remembering right.
Where do I go for that weird biotic standoff?
Hawking Edda, I think. I should say in her journal.
For the Geth attack or the... Oh.
I think they're, hostile standoff. The biotic, people.
Light metals 22 of 20. What?
Oh, that's just the collection stuff for, surveys.
That's fucked. I've been watching some news articles.
Yeah, Hawking Ada for Major Kyle.
What was it? A guy in New York City, like out in the suburbs, well,
Yeah.
forest area. He's a landowner of it, but doesn't have his established. He's just owning the land, that way nobody would destroy the ecosystem. Well, there's a person that has a house out there, and they hired people to cut down 32 trees.
What a douche.
And of course, the landowner shows up, and he sees them chopping them, and some of them are redwoods that got their tops chopped off. So of course,
I hope he
they're
shut
going
them
to
down.
die. Oh, he did. And it's whoever owns the property right next to his land pretty much hired them and said, chop down those trees, that way it can get a better view of the valley.
Yeah, here's the thing. That person could probably be sued really hard.
Oh, he is. He's getting sued for $32,000, and because the fact that if you cut down trees that are not dead, and this is mostly everywhere, you have to replant trees. It said same location. So they chop down 32 trees, he has to plant 32 trees.
Yeah, I hope they punish them.
I hope they do too. And because some of those trees were 100 years old. Or even older.
Isn't Ashley Williams a douche?
She is. She is anti-alien.
Well, guess what?
That's pretty anti-alien, but depending on how you interact with her, she gradually loses it.
So you can make her not be a net racist asshole.
She still turns into a racist ass.
I had times where I was able to get it out of her.
I get the feeling she's gonna treat the Asari like a complete bitch.
Oddly enough, the Asari are one of the few she doesn't typically have strong opinions on.
Oh, because they're close to human.
Well, either way, she's probably going to deal a lot of damage.
He is soldier, so her whole thing is just her weapons.
Look, instant 45 points.
Yep. I do love that they share the XP across them, and there's no, like, you know, splitting it or lowering the total XP amount.
Most anything is an upgrade for her, of course.
I imagine she's still rocking starter gear.
Yes.
That's what I figured.
Oh, fucking KV2 was right behind me.
They're coming for your asshole.
They were. Especially the KV.
Oh yeah, that's right, she's heavy armor because soldier.
Mm-hmm. She can get the heavy armor trait.
Assassin. Explorer. Shields 140 for you.
Which I don't think Lorcan's had to choose yet. Since he still has Ashley and Caden.
What do you mean choose?
Spoilers.
How spoilery is that?
Very spoilery.
Not really.
It's extremely spoilery.
No, it's not.
No, Hunter, I know that. That's very spoilery.
No, it's not.
It's one of the defining forces of the game.
No, it's not.
I know you believe both of them, but it absolutely is.
Nope.
Well, you can lead me towards the best outcome if you want.
It's not really a best or worst outcome. It is a personality-based choice.
Well, who's less of a bitch?
It's who you like.
Who's less of a bitch?
Pretty much.
Excuse me, I gotta go for a moment.
Okay, honey,
Oh, no.
hurry back.
That doesn't sound good.
Life happens. Felix is good boy, Vulpix. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to wreck shit with dampening on these fuckers. Leedle. Driving, what's that? So it's been interesting. I only had 2 calls today for work. We're still in the midst of like a system transfer to something that I'm probably going to be doing back office work.
Oh, fun.
Which means I'm going to have dedicated time where I am not dealing with it.
Did it tell you did wham?
The dedicated one.
Here in my garage with my panini.
And eating as a panini.
Panini is just a squished with pot sandwich.
Here in Antarctica with my baby.
That's a lot of gold.
It's snowing sideways. You know what's better than all that? Knowledge.
I will gnaw on the knowledge.
I see somebody else here watches the Vanos.
Yes, I do watch well, I used to watch the Vanos. Unfortunately, Vanos Gaming.
Old YouTube channel group.
He was usually with Wildcat, person named Nogla, Terrorizer, 40. They did a lot of Gmod stuff first, then branched
Yeah,
out to other games.
yeah, Gmod, then Gmod Death Run, then GTA 5.
And I know they get together every once in a while to do stuff, but a lot of it is, I think they're just focusing on their own stuff.
Oh no, they still make like collab videos. It's just that not like the old Gmod stuff. Well, we still have Gmod Death Run,
Hmm.
yeah, which is like probably their cash cows. Like
Well,
still
that's the
when they
thing. A lot of them like Terrorizer, Wildcat, and all that, they can only beat the horse so many goddamn times before it
This
just
is a
gets boring
private
for them.
sanctuary. Outsiders are
Yeah.
not welcome here.
I apologize.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Yeah, you're
Father
good.
Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
There was a massive spider on my wall, and I needed to get rid of that before it snuck off somewhere and decided to cozy up to me while I'm sleeping.
It's like you decided to name him Cotton Eye Joe because you want to know where did he come from and where did he go.
My guess is they went to Ash. That or under a boot.
It's time to set the spider on fire.
I mean, I'm actually pretty merciful. I grab them in cups and I pull them outside.
And you're a rare soul as far as that goes.
Maybe to some degree I fear some sort of cosmic retribution.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Okay, so it was this video I
Cutscene, by the
saw
way.
on. Oh.
Well, at least soon.
Oh, they're up top, yeah.
Doesn't mean you can go and raid shit.
Oh, I can raid shit, and I will raid shit.
I mean, this is definitely the best way to do things. On the off chance like things go south, it's a lot easier doing it now rather than when guns are going off.
Well, it's not that hard to peg people with the frickin' sniper rifle.
True, yes.
Corrosive rounds?
Or, you know, just shotgun.
Yes.
Wait.
Is
Oh
it
yes,
not in this
the war
building?
crime stick.
He should be in this building. He's supposed to be in this building. He's just walking around? The hell? He's supposed to be in one of the rooms.
The Alliance sent assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stopped them.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Then again, these people have been treated like shit by them.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, that's really weird. I thought he was in this top room, but I guess not. He's definitely somewhere in this building, though. He's not in another one, otherwise they wouldn't have you, lock the door, man.
He's in another castle.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Where's Bowser?
Yeah, I don't think he's... I think there's just another room in here.
I'm assuming they used far fewer prefabs like this in the next ones. Then again,
Yeah.
once they realized Mass Effect was popular, they probably went ahead and went with that.
I think that's what they
If
did,
you try to take
honestly.
Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Well, actually, speaking of the next Space Sim game, apparently there's only 10% of all the worlds in the new one out of 100%. So like 80% of the worlds are non-populated. 10% are life worlds.
The hell?
Out of what game is it? The new Bethesda Starfield.
I thought he was in there.
Oh, that building.
Oh.
Yeah, the bunker.
That explains it. I'm done.
I'm assuming if I didn't have that charisma or whatever, it basically would have made it so I would have had trouble.
You would have had to do your way through.
Yes.
Which honestly, it's kind of a lot better, or a lot easier this way. You still get all the XP anyway.
They'd probably give you the same XP for completing it this way because they don't want people to choose the nasty way just to get more XP.
Mm-hmm, exactly. They are good about that, in my opinion.
Jade Empire's on sale, too.
Heard that one was interesting. BioWare's first big title. Oh. Well then. You're finally getting to the point where you're nearing the cap. There we go.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Nicely done.
That is the best way to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also why I like charisma builds.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you can just be a complete skeeving bastard and fleece people for everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, Mass Effect has always been really good on that, and they only built upon it further with essentially interruptions in 2 and 3. Like they'll display a little icon on the bottom during cutscenes, which you can press real quick to interrupt someone with either a Paragon or a Renegade action.
Oh yeah, I love that. And then if you don't want to choose that option, if you wait a while, they might give you a second option for some of them.
Some of them
But
give
it's
you
timed, I guess.
It's
yes.
timed. You have to pay close attention, and a couple of them are
Message
like
coming in.
split second.
Patch it through.
Cutscene.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I love that.
I get the feeling Hackett is human, but he doesn't sound like it.
He is actually
He's human.
Human, yeah. You get a look at what he actually looks like in the screen. He just didn't have a model in one. Just a voice actor. He looks about as old as he sounds.
He sounds old and tired, honestly.
There's technically no mixed species fleet besides your ship. Everybody, like Turians, all that, have their own fleet, and it's just manned by them.
Yeah. You're kind of the first of its kind in that way, too.
Then again, you have a character who's not afraid to bring them on.
Most races are pretty insular with their own combatants.
Rennis system, so privateers get Garrus with.
Nice. Horsehead Nebula and Sprennis, okay.
Rennis.
I just realized I am watching on the wrong screen right now.
You're what?
I had the wrong window up. I had the Twitch stream up instead of the Discord.
Horsehead Nebula Novaria.
Mind you, I'm still keeping the Twitch stream up because I want you to get right.
I appreciate it.
First.
Just make sure you're muting if you're muting something, do it with the tab though.
The tab, not the volume. Yeah.
Or just do it through your system because Twitch tries to detect that.
Another streamer friend of mine told me that, and I've been holding through with that ever since.
Rennis. This is Garrus's mission.
Ah, nice. This is the Dr. Hart.
Yep.
Yep.
I get the feeling I need to put a bullet in that man's brain.
He's Garrus is not exaggerating, let's just put it that way.
Oh, lovely. That means it's just gruesome. Valiant found. Strennis. But I'm not finding anything landable. Wait a minute, what?
Oh?
MSV Majesty.
I think that's the one.
Kowloon class. Captain Willem. Owen. Alright, so I wonder where he went.
Yep.
Right.
I am thinking sometime soon, though I can't exactly name a particular time. Hard to say. But I would like to dip back into it now that things have finally calmed down on my end. It's not really gonna happen until I can get a car, because stuff around here is pretty spread out. Walking. Yeah, actually, as it is, we're planning to go this weekend down to one of the nearby towns, so to speak.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Yeah,
Hopefully you find something you like and still leaves you with enough padding.
I think I should have enough padding even after taxes.
You're a lucky boyo to have that much savings.
It's what happens when you save up your entire life and you barely buy anything for yourself.
Well, I guess it's gonna pay dividends now, isn't it?
That's the hope. Not a house by any means, but it's at least enough to get a car. Not a new car, but a...
I bet Garrus and Ashley are gonna get along.
Surprisingly enough, they actually get along pretty well. Kindred souls and all of that.
Oh, people who don't like the system?
Yeah.
Well, they both got fucked by it in their own way, didn't they?
Exactly.
There's a glitch.
Oh gosh, yep, the widescreen. We didn't plan for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think both of the, yeah, Ashley gets along with Garrus, and Keaton also gets along with Garrus.
Do they get along with Rex, though?
Ashley is pretty diametrically opposed to Rex. Keaton is too nice to get along with Rex most of the time.
Like, the characters are pretty cool. I do want to eventually, like, I'm looking at Baldur's Gate 3 and thinking maybe I should play some of those D&D games.
I couldn't think about those. Never got into them myself, though. Oops. Time for you to mark it and get shot.
Iridium.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the hazard level.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that was one of the things I really didn't like about Andromeda is all of the companions basically their personalities boiled down to, hey, we're incompetent.
So all of them were wet paper towels, you're saying?
Every single one of them. With the exception of the quote-unquote new video games, these companions, which is like, yep, I'm so complicated that you can.
Now another game I'm pondering is American McGee's Alice, if I can get it working. I have the original CD, but I need to get a way to allow me to use it with my stuff.
Okay. That might be workable too. James, I believe that where they had another planned in that series, and the final one was canceled. Yay.
Which series?
American Dallas.
Yeah, and people and McGee has basically just said, please just let it die gracefully now.
But yeah, I tried.
He's done fighting it, basically.
Yeah, exactly. He knows he can't pick that fight.
I don't know, how respectfully does it actually treat mental illness? That's something that games tend to be rather bad at doing.
From what I understand, and I haven't played the series, it plays really heavy into the insanity. That's basically its whole thing. Now, how well it does it, that I couldn't tell you. But
Because...
like it must be something like...
But yeah, I have PCM and could definitely try to play it, though I think because it uses a CD copy protection, so I either need a way to pass through. Beacon was our death trap. Hello. And I just laughed.
Yeah.
I don't know why, it's just funny to run them over.
It really is. The ragdoll physics are the best of these things.
That was spicy. Smack boom. God, I love it. It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm guessing this is the most quote-unquote painful one of the series. And it's all uphill from here. I mean, it's all sunshine and roses from here.
Most people do consider one to be the most painful, yes. I personally disagree, but that's because I don't see the others as one improvement so much as just a shift in an evolution. It's kind of the same way I view like Generation 1 of Pokemon. It's not the best thing ever, it's not the worst thing ever. It was the starting point.
I'm looking forward to the new Pokemon. Power World.
Oh, God.
That is cursed, but funny.
What?
It looks like a cursed but funny game.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's my opinion of it.
I want it because why not?
Let's be honest, the Pokemon world would probably be a hell of a lot more violent than Game Freak portrays it. The comics
without a doubt.
The comics are fucked up, from what I understand.
The comics are super fucked up.
Are they actually worth reading these days?
I do hear they are worth it, yeah.
Palladium.
But yeah, what was it? Yeah, the comics are pretty much fucked up, and the fact that nobody has thought of using a Pokemon to AKA rob a bank or rob Professor Oak or do anything illegal with a Pokemon besides stealing it?
Like,
That's
come on.
too watered down.
Team Rocket is a bunch of pushies. They're not actually robbing anyone. They're just boring.
And the only radical group you somewhat had was Aqua and Magma.
But they turned out to be just a bunch of fucking eco-terrorists.
The world into a fucking desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Ember? Like the teams from Ruby and Sapphire.
Plasma was pretty nasty too, actually. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
The shit they did to end it was unforgivable.
Getsis was pure evil. I only recently finished Black for the first time, and I have to say it was one of the better Pokemon stories, bar none.
Black and White, Black and White and Black and White 2 both had like the best stories.
And why couldn't they keep that up? Here's the thing. Why do they always have to have pussyfooting stories?
I don't know. I appreciate that because I will also say I did appreciate Sun and Moon. Lucamine makes a very good villain.
But she's not quite as evil as anything else.
No, she's definitely not Geas level. Without a doubt.
And then, like, the newest one for, like, what was it? Sword and Shield? No, it was,
God, yeah.
whatever the fuck it was. Team Skull.
Team Yell was a joke.
Most of the plots are a joke for Pokemon now.
Like,
Sadly,
Yell
yes.
was all the worst parts of Team Skull with none of the good parts.
Like, not making everything a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're the bad students that wanted to do our own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, when they turned it into a school theme, I was like,
Oh, the anime went downhill way before. Or that.
Well, I think the anime's gonna go downhill because they lost Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Ash should have been retired years ago.
Well, yeah, he finally came out of coma.
Hello.
Who's
Ash?
Outdated
Yeah.
character.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
That Ash.
Snuck the key.
Oh.
With all the deals.
I'm just gonna take Felix and then I'm just gonna lay their tails out flat and then lay across them.
Aww.
This is my mattress now.
The best kind.
Here's the thing with Ash. I didn't really mind that he stuck around so long. But if they were gonna replace him, I don't know. I feel like there's characters they could have replaced him with that already existed who were very underutilized.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
If you've seen Pokemon Chronicles and you've seen the two-parter where Gold is the protagonist, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. They didn't need to make new characters just to replace them. They had characters.
Yeah, they could have just gone to the manga and gone, oh, let's look at characters. Like Pokemon Origins did the same things. Like,
yep, red and blue.
The manga's fucked up though, isn't it?
There's multiple manga. One of them is. There was like a lot of different manga. There was one for Red and Blue. There was one for Gold and Silver. There was a spin-off to the Red and Blue one. There was... One of the weirdest ones is that they made one kind of like Digimon Fusion, but it was Pokemon, and people turned into like half Pokemon. It was during the Black and White era.
What?
Yeah, the Gachita,
What?
called? Like,
yeah.
They have Pokemon that could become full Pokemon for a short time.
Ooh, it's time for a shootout.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a very short one, though. I'm pretty sure the protagonist turned into a Zoroark.
Maybe Mystery Dungeon would be good to play eventually.
Mystery Dungeon is very
I will
good.
The originals were pretty good. The sequel will make me cry.
Sequel,
I literally cannot think of any Pokemon game better written than the Explorers games.
Yeah, the Explorers games. Right, yeah. I would also say that, well, it's not on the level of the Explorers games, and it really quickly. Super is still pretty good as well. Avoid gates to infinity like the plague, though. That one is awful.
Bad writing?
Bad writing, bad game, like, badly done gameplay. Just, it has no redeeming qualities.
It is 3 hours of tutorials before a shitty game.
That's what Gates is like.
I have Gates to Infinity. It feels like you are a toddler being dragged along by a leash. It is one of the most infuriating experiences.
Gates to Infinity exists just to shill for Gen 5, because that's what all the Pokemon media is.
Are there mods for some of these that allow you to have more characters and types you can choose?
For the
Phase 3 dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use action replay on the DS ones.
As in, like, so you can make your own character whatever you want.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, yes?
Really?
Yeah, you can use action replay to change what your protagonist character is.
Mm.
Oh,
Because there's portraits for every single Pokemon.
that is true.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. Huh. And it doesn't, like, corrupt save data or anything?
No, it just changes
not
the...
when I did it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go through and just get rid of shit soon.
You definitely are gonna have to Omnigel or sell.
Selling doesn't seem to get me much, though.
Yeah, it's more of a case of, like, every credit matters type thing, but yeah.
And I have the Treasure Town theme stuck in my head.
Oh god.
Like the song that one of my coworkers found on TikTok, it's just now living rent-free in my fucking brain, and that was Schoolhouse Rock. Conjunction Junction.
Oh god, you got that stuck in your head now?
Yes.
Let me introduce you to Interplanet Janet. She went to Mercury, but the Mercury on Mercury was much too high.
Oh, I'm not seeing...
Yeah, pretty much. I was into Schoolhouse Rock growing up, and I truly loved it. Especially, what was it? I'm Just a Bill.
It did make some pretty catchy shit, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was always weird having that included in, like, the lineup of Schoolhouse Rock, though, here in Canada, because...
It didn't really apply to
our system
Canada.
works differently. Yeah, our system works kind of differently.
So I feel like it's cool, but this doesn't really apply to us.
Yeah, this is a different
I'm
country's
just a
legal
bill.
system.
Yes, I'm only a bill.
Keep in mind, that's probably copyrighted.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, I believe that.
I just don't want to get smacked.
Yeah.
Like, in all likelihood, I sincerely doubt I'd get copyright struck over it, but I typically don't like to risk it. Like, it's an old edutainment song from, like, the 90s.
I think that if we're going to do any copyrighted music, we just have to say it completely monotone, like Chills. Because every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I feel I could fly.
You know, someone could probably just do that as a YouTube shitpost.
Dude, I love singing, like, fucking... There's some song lyrics that just are so perfect when it's Chills. Like,
Yay! Holy shit!
What just happened?
Pressure Ma.
Came up like inches away from us, too. That could have ended.
thank you for the sub, T-Boxer. Frickin' pressure, maw.
Hey, turn some people on, okay?
Ooh. I can't shoot? Oh yeah, because repairing.
Yep.
Yeah, ever had an artist that you like, and you like follow their work, and then slowly as time goes on, their art actually gets worse, and you're like, how did your art get worse?
I hate those things.
Because they were probably experimenting. Who knows?
No, like this is a consistent multiple year trajectory.
Like, also, why do some artists who have really good art just decide to completely delete their accounts?
I hate that so much. Like, why?
Like, one artist made some really, and I mean really hot stuff. And then they just decided to delete their entire account and got mad when people said, why did you do that?
I don't get that either, honestly.
I've seen some people delete their account because they have like gore or something on it that it's like, no. That people pretty much are like turned off with it, which I can understand, but at the same time it's okay, just make a separate account and put that on there.
All I can think of now is that person who DMs somebody demanding they change the gender of their character.
Oh god. That was clearly
They go like, you must change your gender for is a female-only power. What?
That was
well,
like...
I wouldn't call that a
That's
super...
a different one than what I'm talking about, but that one's also fucked up.
It's cringe.
That was like cartoonishly dumb.
The one I'm talking about, this person was like, I thought your character was a girl because they're very feminine, and then I found out they're a boy. Changed their gender immediately, so I could get they're my comfort character. I need them to be female.
I hate people like that.
Dude, if you say my character is a comfort character, I'm gonna tell you to
fuck off.
Go suck an egg. It's my character. You have no ownership over it. Go fuck yourself.
Every time I come across a Thresher mod, it's when I did not expect it at all.
The Russians were advancing. Oh, fuck.
Reason number one of why I became very suspicious of wide open areas with little bumps and stuff.
Especially in the desert, sand, and snow biomes.
Yep.
Those are the only planets you find Thresher moths.
I've seen them on a couple times on the recent planet too.
Really?
They do appear to be more common in the standard mode, though. I will give you that much.
Well, I didn't find the evil scientist.
Was he dead?
Oh, that's right. They point you to a different planet, I think.
Either that or the Thresher Maw ate him.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Garrus, maybe.
Yeah, I remember it said you got a data pad and a data pad pointing somewhere else.
I don't remember what it said.
Does it say so in the journal? portions underneath that. Banded.
Talk to Gareth, okay.
Okay, yeah, so you do have to actually... Oh, yeah, that's the... Okay, that's that guy.
Oy.
Maybe you do have to actually talk to Garrus. Get the information.
Oh, Gareth.
Gareth.
Gareth is something else.
Oh, that is something else.
Person probably on the Citadel.
I think I probably need to go back to the Citadel by now anyway.
You have lots of stuff to sell.
Need to come back to Horsehead Nebula after this, though. Drop that.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna chicken out. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, rest well, Hunter.
See you. Take care, Hunter.
What?
Now landing. Where?
Oh. Hey.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
It's so funny, like, I used to hear that and think, oh, never mind.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
What's his problem?
Commander, I'm not happy.
He's an asshole.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship.
Not a
I have
frontline
to
warship.
shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
It's not a
We're
proper
supposed
warship.
to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Hey, you're welcome in.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here.
Come here.
Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet.
I want to punch him in the
Anything else
face.
to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Well, I just got him to fuck off.
Yep. Sometimes you just have to sweet talk your way through it.
Wait, what is his name?
Officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
The fact that they actually decided to help Kyle was actually an amazing feat.
Oh, yeah.
Commander Shepard?
Oh gosh, is this the reporter? Which reporter was it? Because I think there's two of them.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll know if they're a douchebag.
One of them.
Police have been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
I'll be right back.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Is there any good answer for this?
That is entirely up to you on that
I'm afraid
one.
I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
So, I wonder when she's gonna be a bitch.
hear from her. This isn't the last time. You can clearly tell what she was trying to do there with that.
She's trying to paint everything badly. I'm guessing all the Paragon answers are ones she probably doesn't want to
In a
hear.
report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, she tries to smear you multiple times.
I wonder if there's just a way that you can just make her look bad the entire time.
You can flat out punch her in several of the interviews. Like,
And
I
you
think
punched her every time, didn't you?
I actually did at one point, but she gets smart after like 2 or 3 times, and then she like counters you.
He actually manages to block the punch.
He like manages to block the punch, and if you're not quick enough to hit the interrupt on, I think it's year 2 or 3, she punches you back.
So she harasses you through the entire series.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Oh, this'll be great. I've got a better deal.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm guessing that will be a boon.
Oh yeah. The mods that she allows you to buy from the merchants are pretty nice. Well, actually, it's specifically your ship's merchant.
It's... So basically, if I'm assuming just to piss off that interviewer, though, I need to be as pro-alien as possible.
Yeah.
And she'll get angry.
Yeah, she gets really upset if you, like, go full Paragon. She's like, why aren't you being an ass? You're supposed to be an ass. I'm trying to ruin you.
She actually says something like that.
She doesn't actually say that, but, like, you can see her demeanor starts to crack really hard.
I'm just, unfortunately, one of those Paragon types.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I see both routes as perfectly viable.
I tend to veer toward somewhere between neutral and chaotic good.
There.
I will veer towards lawful option when it suits me. But if there's someone who's going to get truly shafted when they shouldn't be by a law, fuck it.
I understand completely there.
Hostile takeover. Helena Blake. Miss Blake in the Fortuna system. Okay. The Fourth Estate. Huh. Yaroth and the Citadel Tower. Go.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing
I think this
from
is
my
a nicer
publishers.
one, isn't it?
I'm investigating
Yeah,
traffic
this is a
controller
nice
conditions
reporter.
now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous
This
degree.
is actually
I
paralleling
can't
something
get
that
into
happened in the
control
United
room,
States.
But you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Yeah, they were overworking the aircraft controllers, and when they tried to unionize, apparently one of the presidents in these states tried to fire all of them at once.
Oh, gee.
I think. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember the exact detail.
That does sound like something I have heard regarding the aircraft industry, though.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
I got a sorry ally now.
Ah, nice.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
You know, I'm all for improving worker conditions.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
I like her.
Yeah, she's very nice, honestly.
She's
So you
not
can
someone
clearly-
trying... Huh?
You can clearly tell that she has, like, just people's best
I'm waiting
interests
to
at
speak
heart.
with one of the councilor's assistants.
Genuinely wants to improve things for
Commander
everyone.
Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Giving people closure is always good.
Indeed.
Just need to find Garoth now. There he is.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Wow.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. For the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
I guess Volus annoy people?
Volus are weird. They're essentially economists, all of them.
They're like less asshole-ish Ferengi?
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, they're all really highly econo-motivated, but they run the gamut from, you know, asshole to I absolutely want you to succeed because that means I succeed.
Well, they know who they want to bet on, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But yeah, I've noticed in Star Trek that a lot of the species are basically stereotyped. Which
makes sense.
It's unfortunate.
It is, though Star Trek has never really grown out of that product of its original time period, unfortunately.
Now, that said, it does have a rather rosy view for the average human, though.
That is true, yeah. It definitely has a lot of hope for them.
Okay. Now, how do I get to that tower?
I believe... Right, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the way you get there. Was it wards?
No, doesn't appear to be.
Maybe it must be for Presidium then. Oh gosh, I do not remember.
Maybe CSEC.
CSEC probably. CSEC has a lot of entrances to other places.
Citadel Traffic Control Station. I just need to find that.
Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah, I just typed the wrong thing. Almost sent the incorrect message.
Hello, Commander.
Might be up here. Kind of sad how you basically have to make sensational stories to force governments to actually do the right thing, of course.
Unfortunately. Sadly, it's just a fact of society.
Because, you know, taking care of people like you should be an easy choice, but I guess not.
Unfortunately.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
As I said, genuinely wants the betterment of everyone involved.
I am level 19.
Nice.
Hades Gamma Cluster. Is there anything I need to pay attention to make sure that I get the best ending, of course?
Well, best is
Objective?
kind of subjective, yes. You definitely always want to be leveling up your, quote-unquote, charm or intimidate whenever possible. That's the biggest
A Solarian
part,
excavation
honestly.
team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
NR being a butt.
Yeah, they just really, really want to tell everyone about their Lord and Savior.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Enkindlers?
Exactly.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
He came across as a raving idiot.
You got literally the best result for that.
Oh, she's gonna hate me now, isn't she?
Yeah, he did not take that well.
Ooh, I love it. Corset Nebula, where is it? Honestly, I haven't had much call to buy things in the game yet.
Thanks for there.
Yeet!
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad because I'm gonna trash the place. Because here's the thing. What I know of Cerberus means I'm probably going to do everything I can to fucking wreck their shit no matter what happens. I already went to here, though.
You can see that they're slowly building them up to themselves to be this wreck in the shadows.
Christy go like, tasty.
It's sort of like,
They are not good boys.
the hug is probably dead though.
I don't remember what his fate was overall.
There it goes again. Alright, he's been nicely leveled up.
Nice.
Oh, go. Oh. Apocalypse 7, holy shit.
Yep.
The power of boomstick. AKA the power of I smite anything within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Yeah, when I think of shotguns, sometimes all I can think of is like those bug blasters where they just go up, just point the bug blasters, completely destroy a fly.
I find it odd that he was an Omni tool and biotics.
Yeah, that's a engineer. That's right, because he's actually not an adept. He's an engineer technically, and they use both.
The engineer is engineer. And they engineered their limit.
Yangtze system. I just need one more Asari writing. And 6 more heavy metals. Pa.
Question is, do you see a heavy metal?
I'm gonna bonk you. Get bonked, cat. I got excited and pulled the trigger. We just grinding all over this place, aren't we?
Well, I mean, like, probably using like a small fork
It pisses me off when they make things such a pain in the ass to get to, though. This is the way, though.
Yep.
So sorry, I'm Mandalorian now.
I heard that some of the Star Wars shooters were pretty good, apparently.
Yeah, good ones, honestly.
Yeah, like,
Something involving a person called Kyle Katarn or something.
Oh yeah, the guy who can punch 5 Hell Dragons to death. Yeah, I heard those games are pretty good too. And also
Sussy area.
Yeah, and in most of the games you actually do fight 5 Hell Dragons. terms of the shooters at the moment, though.
Dark Forces?
Not sure I've heard of that one.
I think it was a Jedi Outcast. This one was like a boomer shooter style one. And the one after was like more 3D. More in this style of play.
Oops.
Star Wars Dark Forces, Jedi, Dark Forces 2, and yeah, I think you're talking about the Dark Forces games.
How much Omni Gel do I realistically need?
Honestly, it's always good to keep around at least, I'd say, 90 minimum, but I don't know how much past that, I would say.
I'm just gonna get the lower ends of these things just for a bit. Because those aren't gonna sell for much anyway. There, that cleaned up some area. You know, I think I'd probably throw up if I was in this thing.
Oh god, yeah.
I certainly hope it has some sort of inertial dampening inside. Oh, that's sus.
Oh. Yeah, that looks like a Thresher arena.
Sus.
Yeah, according to the entry for the Mako, it actually does specifically say that the cabin is inertially dampened and stabilized with Mass Effect field. Just because the ride is often so bumpy that they need them for the passengers to actually stay stable.
Well, you don't want someone to throw up all over the place, do you?
Oh god, no.
Very an insignia done.
Nice. Especially when you consider that it's like, it's a long, major combat vehicle.
Didn't somebody play the Chocobo theme while driving?
You know what? When in Rome, go through the weird sussy area.
And possibly fight a worm.
Yep. We're halfway across it.
Although it was going to come out, it certainly would have done so by now.
You just like do cutscene and comes back and pops out later.
Also, I'm hoping eventually that I'll be able to go ahead and get some of my other characters set up for VRM so I can use them while streaming.
Understandable there.
The funny thing is, the other character that I used to use for it, other than the Avali, they might end up having one of their hybrid species changed. Depends on how it turns out.
Are you talking about the wolf one you used to use?
It's not a wolf. Oh, you mean that wasn't anything. I just used that because I wanted to use something other than my camera. If you're talking about when I used face rig. 3 times at once, wow. Yes, I has Mountain Dew.
Yes, the ultimate form of hydration.
The most stereotypical gamer drink there is.
Indeed. No getting there.
Be right back.
Yep.
A lot of Mountain Dew. So you're doing the do?
Wow. My.
That's interesting.
Dude, now I need to mount the volley.
So we're about to have a fizzy volley rocket.
Yeah, you don't do the do, it does you. And then there's Monster. It's like, here, kid, have some caffeine and piss rocks when you pee. Honestly, most energy drinks, like that are in the cans that you have at like the convenience store, taste like Skittles that got peed on.
Ooh.
Like Gamer Sups and G Fuel though, they taste pretty.
I've only tried one flavor of G Fuel, but it was passable. I never liked Monster though. Same for Red Bull. The taste just gets to me.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary.
Oh.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those 2 idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Time to raid the place.
Yep. Nothing says you can't after all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mercenaries are going to be like, oh, thank God, we're not going to die.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we're not going to be reduced to atoms.
I am going through the galaxy, becoming a virtuous twat. I have not used Omnigel once to unlock these things.
Go, go, go!
What are you bitching about? Fuck you.
They shouldn't be attacking as far as I know.
Oh, if they do, they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
And get smited into the ground.
Moat would be the phrase, huh? I will smote their ruin.
Out a Smochmeister.
I get the feeling I might hear from her later.
I believe you might, if I remember correctly. Though he does, if you discover a situation like that, he does handle it pretty well.
He probably goes to just doing petty crime.
Like what? Not playing got my friend's garbage can?
It's not a bad idea to absolutely humiliate people like that to the point where they never want to try it again.
Exactly.
Wasn't that tied to that mission with Cerberus tied to the thing where the those motherfuckers got attacked with the Thresher acid?
Yep. Same organization.
Too bad I couldn't save that guy.
Indeed, yeah. You did get one of the worst endings for him. But, you know, that's the thing. Sometimes you do.
I would have loved to have him testify.
Oh god, that would have been interesting. I do remember that is one of the good endings.
Uranium. And I heard the characters just get better in the game as it goes along, too.
Exactly. They just... Every character gets better over time, in my opinion. But even Ashley and Hayden, who eventually evolve to the point where they get past their own, like, weaknesses and actually...
Where they can be likable.
Hayden's kind of weird because, like, Ashley starts off kind of shitty, but Hayden's generally just, you know, good guy for the most part. Or he goes through a weird part in 2 where he gets all...
Opie.
Yeah. And then
Well, this isn't sus at all, is it?
and then he reclaims it at the end of 3.
Hello, bitches. Come out to play. I got the big fat cannon for your face.
Maybe the first one was actually scared.
Yeah, it heard over the through the waves of space that there was this tank that just wouldn't take shit. Intergalactic Thresher screams. Wait, something's over here. What is it? What is it? I want it. Give it to me. Can I eat it?
Give it to my booty.
Oh
my god.
He would do that.
Oh yeah, friendly reminder to hold your volley like a hamburger.
Let's see, journal, assignment. Turian emblems complete. What do I do with that, though?
It's just a lot of EXP bonus that you just get when you complete the quest. You don't turn it into anyone, though.
Yangtze system.
I'm just gonna roll up in Felix's tails now with like a little enchilada.
Aww, I am most happy to create a nice little tail for you.
Burrito. You still do have some fucking hot art, though, Felix. Kind of envious, but I'm not usually the kind who spends that much on art when I typically just do it mostly for games or other random shit. Wait, that may have been the last Asari writing. Novaria.
Going in that. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been a long time building up.
What?
And I definitely don't have as much to spend on it now as I did before. I have to be careful to some degree.
I still think it'd be fun to perhaps get something with tea eventually.
Oh my gosh, you two would look lovely together.
And then
I've been drawing Felix.
Let's see. Ooh, pretty.
It would probably be me, Hawthorne, and T. The question is which character I'd use, because I don't have a set single one like them.
Give me the Avali.
Of course you want the space chicken.
I mean, yeah, it would look amazing just seeing her lap or being hugged closely.
They're also
Size
the
difference
tastiest,
really helps.
so like... I don't know, I saw a picture where his Avali model had no arms or legs and he looked like an adorable little tempura shrimp, and I was like, yeah, this is big.
Wow. Hey, Tom Tom. What up?
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Oh, by the by, you did remember to take... Okay, definitely remember to take Liara for this mission.
Liara for this one?
Yes, she unlocks a lot of extra dialogue if you can take her with you. Because this is Benezia.
Oh, I have to deal with that bitch.
Yeah, so having her along is honestly really good for like the story beats.
Because mommy's here.
Yep.
Oh, great. Of course I'd... Huh?
She's also just, her powers are just generally good for the enemies you'll face.
Her and who do you think I should take?
Looking for supplies?
There are going to be a fair amount of death, so I would take someone who's good with tech.
So three ladies today.
Let's see what you got.
Hallie or Garrus, either one.
This is taking forever. It's all sorted by level. So we're basically going to be getting rid of all the lowest level shit and selling all of it. This is going to take a while.
Yeah, inventory management is probably the most painful part of Mass Effect 1's just systems.
Did I get rid of level 5 stuff?
I'd probably keep level 5 stuff around, but I'd sell stuff that's below level 5.
I did sell all of it that was below
Looking
level 5.
for supplies?
Okay, so I was right in what I was seeing.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Yep, nice to see you though, Bean. Gladiator 9. I don't think I can use heavy armor though. Yep, I can only wear light armor with Infiltrator.
Yep.
So I have to go with that assumption.
Yeah, Infiltrator is unfortunately light
Looking
armor
for supplies?
Well,
let's see what you got.
I might be able to get the top tier armor.
Yeah, with the amount of money you built up, quite possibly.
Savant is so much better.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to replace that.
Heatsink capacity is refire rate, right?
Yep.
This the items here rotate though, correct?
Yes. Unlike other stores, your place rotates pretty often. Your ship, that is.
Doesn't seem to be many things that are that good. I don't know, how good is the HMWSR?
Those are the highest tier make, but not necessarily the highest tier. Like the number is the tier, but like in terms of model, that is the best.
So this is technically just a straight upgrade no matter what.
Yes.
304,000, God.
The Spectre stuff, which is the HM, etc., stuff, is always the best in the game.
So this is the Spectre stuff.
Yeah, that stuff is the Spectre stuff. If it doesn't have a normal name and it's just letters and numbers, then it's Spectre stuff. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, I bought that. And then I can get the shotgun and other things. Well, I just got 3 top tier weapons.
Nice. Excellently done there.
I'm assuming that this is pretty early for me to have this.
Yeah, before even going to that is pretty early. That being said, nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. See what we put on assault rifle. Not sure what I want to put on it. Proton.
Yep, they go through the shields to a degree, but unfortunately do less damage overall.
I don't think it's gonna matter with this.
They're there.
Stabilize recoil. Well, I am now ridiculously over-equipped.
Those will serve you really well. Chances are you probably won't be replacing them by Angel 5, but still.
Said I need to bring Liara.
Yeah, definitely bring her along for this mission. You'll want the extra story dialogue she gives.
Technically, Caden could also work.
Oh yeah, that's right. He also technically works because he has tech strength too. Now it's up to you who you wish to bring in that case. Just know it is a story mission, so it's a bit
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
See ya, Tom Tom.
I swear, every time that dialogue for the ship exiting plays, I always get an image of just Presley jumping on the deck and saying, I'm the captain now.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
We can let them do this, Commander.
Let's not start a fight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I love that interaction. Just everyone pulls out guns and we are just like, I am going to toss you to the other side of the hangar.
I don't blame her. These people are very overexcited.
Don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Yeah. I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard.
Wow.
That means a great deal to me.
Cool, Faye.
Yeah, if I can see it is already paying off.
Yeah, she's really
Welcome
nervous
to
about
Port
that.
Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Yeah, this, welcome to corporate hell.
This one offers greetings.
I just looked at
You are
what
the
Theor
Spectre
said in
that
chat,
visits
and
Port
that could be taken
Hanshan.
very differently.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
I just had somebody in Dead by Daylight
This one has a burden that you
get
could ease.
confused and
If an
think I
arrangement
was
could be
a
made,
partnered
it would
streamer
compensate
for
you.
Dead by Daylight.
This
'Cause I
one
have
has
a
procured a
purple,
special
like,
item for a
flower
customer.
charm. What's it called?
The item is not
The
permitted
poisonous
within the
fox
station,
glove. It's from an
but
event.
you could bring it through customs.
But it's like the same shade of purple as the Twitch charm that like partnered Dead by Daylight streamers get. So they were like, "What's your Twitch?" And I'm like, "Wait,
You want me to
what?
use
How
my
do you know I
status
have
to
a
smuggle
Twitch?"
for you?
That is
Well, you have
not
the charm. I'm like,
inaccurate.
No, that's the poisonous fox.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
I have so many good
This one's
outfits for
customer
Legion,
prefers to remain anonymous.
and like it's hard to choose which
I'd
one
be
to
stupid
wear.
to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
I swear Legion has some
Your
of the best
words
cosmetics in this
are
game.
not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
It's all just a variant of priest outfit, or like priestess outfit. Where like a lot of skins in this game are like a reimagining. No, it's just like, oh, what if instead of being a priestess from Babylon, she was a priestess from Syria? Or from, well, like Babylon and Syria, kind of in the same place. But, like, what if she was from Egypt? It's like, oh okay. It's all just a variant of priestess. Whereas with this character, you get, I have a Dilo de los Muertos skin. I have, what's it called? I have Hunk from Resident Evil 2 as a skin. There's a skin where all 4 of them are fused together. A lot of different skins.
Yeah, as you can see, even the Hanar here are up to corporate nonsense. The most polite species in the galaxy. When you encounter one that is willing to pull corpo shenanigans, you know you're on the wrong planet. Boom.
Oh gosh, I love when when people drop out of a match in an online game and the game automatically opens the elo range that you can be matched to. Because somebody just dropped out of this lobby, and then who joins in? A prestige 100 Ash. I'm actually gonna admit, I'm not excited for Nick Cage to be added to this game because, as like funny as that is, I've looked at his perks and I fucking hate them and I don't think they're flavorful or like good for the game.
That was my thought, is like, they look really funny, but they also look broken as hell from a cannon.
So, is Nick Cage being added as a survivor or a serial killer?
As a survivor.
Maybe later.
I'm sure they'll
right
add
now, I need supplies.
Vampire Nick Cage as a killer
Of
later down the
course.
line.
This one apologizes for inconveniencing
I forget
you.
what that movie is. The one where he plays a vampire.
Where?
Ringfield.
And it's where you get the, like, you don't say meme that was all over Cheeseburger in 2008.
Ah, nice. He grabbed the licenses. Good.
Oh, that's actually better. Fuck.
Whoops. Oh yeah, it is slightly better. Everything but accuracy. Huh. I admit I'm surprised. Oh, I know why it's a 9 versus a 7. That makes sense.
Ah, well.
Always next time.
I feel like I wasted my money now.
I don't feel bad. You'll be able to get an even better one eventually.
Yes, T?
I just realized who the next licensed killer should be.
What?
Fuck, it's obvious. It should be Green Goblin played by Willem Dafoe, because Willem Dafoe actually took the role because Nick Cage was going to get the role if he didn't do it. So we need to have Green Goblin chasing Nick Cage being like, I'm better than you! Oh, God. I made this company!
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for
Join
aid?
me, Spider-Man, and I will make yours face the greatest
Maybe
in
later.
New York.
Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
I want the T-800. I want the T-800 as a killer. I'd prefer the T1000, but because the T800's a little more iconic, I think they'd go for that more than the T1000. But
Pity I don't have extra money because those are some pretty gnarly armors.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh well. It's not like you can't come back to these places afterward.
Yerp.
Yerp, yerp.
Derpty derpty.
I'm back, bitch.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Welcome back.
The male
I was
human
talking to
at the
somebody in
hotel
the game.
bar? He's a sales
This
rep
person,
for Binary Helix.
people
His
never
name
expect
is
you as
Raphael
Legion
Vargas.
to hit you,
I
like
need
hit
you to
them.
speak with him.
Go after somebody else, hit them, and then go back to the first person.
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
It is such a fucking
That
mind
makes
game
you
can do.
ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Shut down.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
For the moment?
Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Pragmatic.
Indeed.
He knows that there's going to have something going down. But that said, I think it is time to call it for this one.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Probably. Let's see here. We got going. Who be streaming? Who do the thing?
Who's Stram and Scram?
Stram? That sounds fun. All the Scram. All the E.
All the EA?
All you need to do is add in some ooh-woo and you're good. Oh, that's Twitter, not Twitch. Okay. No, you son of a bitch. Hello, Ray. How are you? Welcome on in. Unfortunately, we're just about to raid. How are you doing today?
Got your raid, Riar?
Oh, I see some dork playing Pikmin.
I think I know which one it is.
Well, hey. Usually it's Thursdays and Fridays at about 2 a.m. that I do it. However, sometimes I throw in streams every now and then otherwise. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. But those are the general time.
The question is, the person playing Pikmin,
They're playing
Frosty.
Pikmin 1. So.
Yes.
So it is Frostwolf 300. And raid today. And hopefully the Verizon ad will end soon. Alright, the ad's gone. Fuck yeah. Here we go. Alright. See y'all later. Have a great day. And a safe one. Don't let the corporations bite. Here we go. Huh.
Did it mess up for you too? Because I am seeing a offline show.
Oh, he live.